So in addition to our efforts on space transportation, NASA just announced a few weeks ago we're partnering with Bigelow Aerospace to construct and demonstrate the first expandable module designed to support human occupancy in space. It's scheduled to launch to the space station in 2015, and it will be an inflatable attachment that will increase our volume and also allow us to test technologies for future exploration, like solar radiation, debris, and contaminants. And of course, it requires less mass, so it will reduce the cost spent on launching. Certainly traditional metallic structures offers. So this entrepreneurial partnership is allowing NASA to realize the unique technologies that really on pennies for the dollar. We developed this technology in the 1990s. We're not prepared to be able to utilize it yet, and Bigelow Aerospace came to us and licensed the technology. They have since invested their own several $100 million, and now we have made an agreement for just $17.5 million to be able to have this capability on station. NASA is also developing additional innovative partners to utilize the unique attributes of society in the sub-orbital space program, allowing scientists to compete for less expensive flight opportunities to develop scientific and technical advances that normally would have to fly on more expensive expendable rockets. By serving as an anchor tenant on these flights, NASA is helping to create an entirely new U.S. industry that will provide scientific, technical, as well as economic benefits. Hosted payloads is another example of where NASA is working to take advantage of commercial capabilities to deliver more science sooner. We just announced a hosted payload called Tempo. It's an Earth Sciences experiment. This is an instrument that would have gone on a Tier 2 decadal mission, and if you follow the decadals, it's going to be hard for us to get through Tier 1, much less ever Tier 2. So we're able to bring this experiment, advance it in time by putting it on a commercial satellite sooner. So for the $90 million plus the hosted payload agreement, which will be less than probably $40 million, we are able to launch this instrument that would never, I'll give them, say, 10 years to be launched. This will be in 4 at a fraction of the cost. The decadals are also about $1.5 billion in this experiment, a tenth of that cost. Decadals would have had 2 or 3 instruments. So hosted payloads provide this capability at lower cost, right? I spoke at a hosted payload conference the other day and called them the food trucks of satellites. So